His name's Henry.
Mowers and blowers.
Mowers and blowers.
Well, hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Good afternoon. Overnight, we got our 4th snowfall. I call it a snowfall and not a storm, because it was only about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches in some places, but just a coating just to annoy me, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna clear out my cars, and just with the little bit that you see here, I'm going to use my Lively 40 volt electric one just to clean it up a little bit. So halfway through it, battery dies. So that's a bad thing, of course, about electric products, is that I didn't want to charge it overnight because it wasn't completely depleted. People say that with lithium-ion batteries, you need to deplete it fully before you recharge it again. That way you increase the lifespan of that lithium-ion battery. If you use maybe a quarter of it and then put it back on a charger again and keep doing that, without completely draining that battery's life will be depleted considerably. So I didn't charge it, used it out halfway through here and just died. So now I have to charge it. So I have to put this on hold until the battery fully charges, you know, unless you had a second battery. Speaking of batteries, I saw a video recently on Steve's Small Engine Saloon where he used a desulfator to kind of bring back life into 2 out of 4 batteries that he had that were dead. As you know, I probably spent about, I don't know how much I spent, but probably bought about 20 batteries from either Advanced Auto Parts or Walmart for my lawn tractors last year. Which means that I probably gave in about 20 core exchange batteries, right? Maybe I could have revitalized those 20, or at least half of them, and negated buying new batteries. So I have an old battery that's been sitting here. It's from an old lawn tractor. It's called ValueCraft. This is actually a very small CCA. It's only 145. Ideal cranking amps at 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 180. So this is a very low quality battery, I guess. You know, it doesn't hold a charge at all. It's dead. So I was gonna just use this as a core exchange and go buy a new battery. But being that I saw that video from Steve's Small Engine Saloon, I thought about buying a desulfator. Desulfator. That's tough to say. So you never put a battery on the concrete. For some reason they say it drains it. First thing you gotta do is you gotta trickle charge the battery, even though it's dead, right? To at least 11.8 volts. If it can't charge up to 11.8 volts, then the desulfator won't work. So I know there's kind of a lot of limitations on whether or not it'll work or not. And according to Steve's test, out of 4 dead ones, he only rejuvenated 2. But honestly, to spend 20 bucks or 25 bucks on a desulfator, if you can get 2 working if you can get half of your batteries working again, rejuvenated, almost like new, and they hold a charge, it's worth it. So this is exactly the same thing that he featured on his video. Just has a negative and a positive prong. It gets its, you know, power source from the battery that you just charged. You know what I mean? And so basically you just hook it up after you've charged this to over 11.8. Ideally you want it to be over 12, whatever, right? And if it does do that, you connect this onto here and it desulfates. I don't know how it all works, but I'm willing to try it. I got this for $21 or $22 on Amazon, and I figured it was worth trying. So once I trickle charge this, probably take overnight or 6 or 8 hours or so on a trickle charge. And then once I use my voltmeter and test to see how many volts it's holding up, right? I'm going to put the desulfator on there, right? And then it'll pulse and blink for, like they say, days to months, depending on the battery. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to try it, see what happens. If it stops blinking after I put it on there, we'll give it a try and see if it does something to the battery that makes it work again. After that test with that lawn tractor battery, right? I've got a Walmart battery. I think it's like a 650 CCA or 850 CCA from Walmart. I got it for the my son's Acura, right? It was cheap, man. It was like $55. You know, for a car battery, you know, you would normally pay like $120 for a battery for the car. Problem is, it only lasted like 2.5 years. Like right now, if you keep the car just sitting there for a while, it won't start. You know what I mean? You gotta drive a car, otherwise it'll die. Especially the battery, it's not being charged. Especially in the winter with the, you know, cold temperatures. It drains a battery like nobody's business, you know? So, I remember a week ago I tried to drive it down to see my mom, right? Just to keep it going, charge up the battery a bit. Wouldn't start. So I charged it overnight and it was a clear charge and then it started no problem. But then again, it's been sitting here for another week, so I doubt this battery's good. If that lawn battery thing works or doesn't work, I'm going to try it on this battery too. Maybe I'll get a couple more years out of that battery without buying a new one. So I had a lot of subscribers want me to do some snow blowing with my Hound 20 Toro. It's buried under a lot of snow, but I do this for you guys. So I dragged it out of there. Excuse me while I have a heart attack for a second. As you know, the power handle has the engine on the power handle. And currently it is mounted on the reel mower. I'm gonna grab that power handle on and slap it on here. All right. So now the power handle's on here. I'm gonna attach this belt onto the pulley. I got the pulley on, and now this is the lever that you use to control the in and out for the in and out. Control the engagement of the drive. So I'm just going to attach this clamp on here real quick. And there you go. Now I can control it. I forget what it is. Push in to go and pull out to stop. As you know, the petcock on the gas tank leaks a little fuel, as well as the carburetor a little bit. So it's out of fuel. So I have to go get some fuel, put it in here, and see if we can fire it up, fire it up, fire. I'm gonna put some gas in here. Now this snowblower has been sitting here buried in the snow. Well, buried in the snow since the last snowstorm, but it's probably been sitting here for about a month. So I highly doubt this is going to start up, but you know what? We're going to try anyway. Let's choke it. Chooch it. Make sure this kill tab is not touching this, because usually sometimes it doesn't start because this is always touching it, you know what I mean, or close to it, you know. This is how you used to shut it off in the olden days, by taking this metal tab and touching the spark plug, see? And that's how it stops. So I bent it that way, so we changed the magneto on it, so it should, you know, it has spark, should have spark. Let's see. Wow, kind of almost wanted to. Let's take it off a choke for a second, just to see. Give it a little bit of throttle. Wow! Can you believe that? How about that, huh? Can you believe that started up like that? Crazy talk. See if it throws some snow. I'm not gonna go crazy, just want to show you guys if it works. So there you go. There's a little piece of it. It just stopped when I was adjusting that thing, and it won't start again. And I'm not gonna try to start it again. All right, I'll try to start it a little bit more. I don't know why it doesn't start now, but that's a little piece of it for you guys. seems to work. You know, it's not the ideal snowblower, but you know, back in the day, really didn't have a choice. You know what I mean? The technology and all that. Honestly, if you think about it, things like 50 years old, right? I'm amazed that it started up just before, you know. Anyway, that's a Toro Hound from like 1967 or something. This thing's as old as me. I was born in 1968. But as you guys saw, buried in the snow for like a month, fired right up. It leaks gas, so maybe there's not enough gas, I don't know. But I don't want to have a heart attack. But wanted to show you guys how the Hound worked. And you know, I mean, I wouldn't use it for my driveway, you know what I mean? But I wanted to show you guys that it actually does work as a snowblower, you know? Anyway, that's my brief episode for today. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.